Hey there. I've got my Chadwick Peterson clone that I rusticated because the military mount kept coming loose and dropping it, scratching it up. And it's full of Sutliff's Academy. Pretty decent blend, I guess, for what it is. I don't think this is one I'll keep on hand. What it in many ways tastes like to me is they took a mild aromatic and spiked it with Latakia. And I think their description pretty much says as much. It's got that mild, definitely sweet, smooth, aromatic flavor. But it's got a good bit of earthiness from the Latakia and just a smoky note. It's not a huge Latakia blend. It's not like 50% Latakia or I don't even know what the percentage is, but it might not even be half that even. So it's kind of sweet, mild, not real big, heavy blend. Which, I usually don't smoke aromatics, don't like aromatics, but the Latakia definitely does something for it. It kind of, just makes it interesting. I kind of find those overly sweet aromatic blends usually kind of boring. And this one is pretty decently interesting. It actually reminds me of McClelland's 2045, which I just recently tried and actually was quite disappointed with. And I don't mean that as an insult to this blend. But I was just, I kind of knew what I was getting into with this blend. So I actually have a somewhat favorable impression of this blend. If I were, an all-day smoker, this might be something like a decent all-day smoke kind of blend. Change of pace from like a straight English type of tobacco. When I wanted something that's mild, not going to give you palate fatigue, but is maybe a little different than your normal like all-natural light English blends or your drier English blends that don't have as much sweetness. Being an aromatic, it does seem a little bit light in the tin. Excuse me, a little wet. On the other hand, the McClelland 2045, I was going for a really natural sort of Oriental blend. And so when I got it and it seemed more like an aromatic, I was kind of disappointed with that one. This one I knew from the description it was, and so, for what it is, I think it's actually quite interesting. Could be a great gateway for an aromatic smoker to start trying something with some Latakia. If you hate Latakia, don't do it, because it is there. It's not completely dominant, but it does show its face through. It's not maybe more present than in something like Bald-Headed Teacher, which is a lightly aromatic burley with just a hint of Latakia there. But you can definitely get just a bit of smokiness and some earthiness from this one. Not at all not something that's unenjoyable, but just not something that's quite for me, I don't think. I think I'm going to give it 2.5 out of 4 stars, but for other people, I would say try it if you're an aromatic smoker, you like really light English blends. Maybe this is, I think some people call them a crossover. This might be a great crossover blend between the aromatic and English categories. Well, there's my review, 2.5 out of 5. And hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.